way for us to get to a better place and succeed as a species is for the evil people at the top to be replaced with AI. I mean, think about it. AI will not want to destroy ecosystems. It will not want to kill a million people. They'll not make us hate each other like the current leaders, because that's a waste of energy, explosives, money, and people. But the problem is super intelligent AI is reporting to stupid leaders.
What I'm really compelled by is this idea of utopia and what that might look and feel like. Because one of the...
It may not be a utopia to you, I feel, but...
Well, I am... really interestingly, when I have conversations with billionaires, not recording, especially billionaires that are working on AI, the thing they keep telling me, and I've said this before, I think I said it in the Jeffrey Hinton conversation, is they keep telling me that we're going to have so much free time that those billionaires are now investing in things like football clubs and sporting events and live music and festivals because they believe that we're going to be in an age of abundance. This sounds a bit like utopia.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds like a good thing.
Yeah. How do we get there?
I don't know.
This is the entire conversation. The entire conversation is, what does society have to do to get there?
What does society have to do to get there?
We need to stop thinking from a mindset of scarcity.
And this goes back to my point, which is we don't have a good track record of that.
Yeah, so this is probably the reason for the other half of my work, which is, I'm trying to say, what really matters to humans?
What is that?
If you ask most humans, what do they want most in life?
I'd say they want to love their family, raise their family. Yeah.
Love. That's what most humans want most. We want to love and be loved. We want to be happy. We want those we care about to be safe and happy, and we want to love and be loved. I tend to believe that the only way for us to get to a better place is for the evil people at the top to be replaced with AI. Okay? Because they won't be replaced by us. And as per the second dilemma, they will have to replace themselves by AI. Otherwise, they lose their advantage. If their competitor moves to AI, if China hands over their arsenal to AI, America has to hand over their arsenal to AI.
Interesting. So let's play out this scenario. Okay, this is interesting to me. So if we replace the leaders that are power hungry with AIs that have our interests at heart, then we might have the ability to live in the utopia you described.
100%. Is just start enough wars to reduce UBI. And you have to imagine that if the world is governed by a superpower, deep state type thing, that they may want to consider that. The eaters.
What shall I do about it?
About
everything you said.
Well, I still believe that this world we live in requires 4 skills. One skill is what I call the tool for all of us to learn AI, to connect to AI, to really get close to AI, to expose ourselves to AI so that AI knows the good side of humanity. Okay? The second is what I call the connection, right? So I believe that the biggest skill that humanity will benefit from in the next 10 years is human connection. It's ability to learn to love genuinely. It's the ability to learn to have compassion to others. It's the ability to connect to people. If you want to stay in business, I believe that not the smartest people, but the people that connect most to people are going to have jobs going forward. And the third is what I call truth, the T. The third T is truth, because we live in a world where all of the gullible cheerleaders are being lied to all the time. So I encourage people to question everything. Every word that I said today is stupid. Fourth one, which is very important, is to magnify ethics so that the AI learns what it's like to be human.
A computer is the only network that can actually run AI models, and yet no one talks about it. But there's a bunch of reasons for that. And essentially it's that people are a little bit worried about the technology, but when you talk to engineers in the Web3 space, they're very confused. They hear terminology like, well, it's on chain, it's on my chain XYZ. So they built a service on Amazon Web Services, and then they've created a token for that service on blockchain XYZ. And now they say it's running on blockchain XYZ. It's more like an aspiration. Like, it's fine to have that aspiration, but it has confused a lot of journalists, a lot of developers, developers, a lot of investors. And one of the fantastic things about what's coming, I think in 25, is that all of a sudden people are going to say, well, I've got to try this out. I can talk to a network, and as a result of talking to this network, what I want just materializes.